So, I kind of want to talk to you about your time here as one of what I consider you to be one of my 4 kids. If I had children, I'd want you to be one of my kids. You and Hamish and Yvette and Rosie, 4 of my favourite interns ever. I still keep in touch with all of you. And so I just want to ask you stuff about why did you come to London to work with a 40-something-year-old punk? Why? What possessed you, woman?
Well, actually, I stumbled across your website while I was doing a school project. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was a magazine, and I had to find an article about something. So I needed an article, but everything related with fashion design. Because do I need to give an introduction? Stuff like where it's at.
Yeah, you could do. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, I studied here in Ensenada, Mexico. I studied fashion design, and while I was, I think it was like quarter semester. That was before I came with you.
Mm-hmm.
We were doing this project of a magazine, and I used that article, and it was just like looking through websites or just Googling like alternative fashion, fetish fashion, and that sort of thing. And a lot of latex came up, and I was just like, well, it's cool, but like, I don't know, I'm not sure if that's like really what I want. And then I came across your page, and I'm like, wow, this is awesome, because it's like a lot of cotton drills and like straps and stuff, and it's not like I see it as clothing that you don't necessarily have to wear at like a fetish event or something like that. You can just wear it every day, with different combinations of clothing and stuff. Mm-hmm. So just that concept really, really drew me to your website and reading about it, and then just, investigating everything that you had on your website, looking at the videos, and I thought, well, why not? A lot of my friends, my schoolmates were just staying around here or like going to San Diego or like United States. I'm like, well, I just want to do something big, and I've always loved the concept of punk in London and all of this, and I was finding myself, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it and see if it can be done. So it was scary because it was pretty much my only option, like actual like having the designer and wear and everything, and it was just like, okay, well, what if this doesn't work out? I'm gonna have to I don't know, I'm gonna have to stay here or something, and I didn't want that. I wanted something better. I wanted to really immerse myself in this new world, which is exactly what happened while I was over there with you. And it was just like, all right, I'm just gonna keep persevering towards it, and seeing what I have to do, seeing how much it's gonna cost me, what do I have to do to save up and everything. And so it just happened. I messaged you and told you I was from Mexico, wanted to do my intern there, and you responded, and I was like, yeah!
It did. I think because when I saw that you were from Mexico, I think I was like, oh gosh, that's quite a big thing for you to do. And I think I expressed that to you, didn't it? And I was just like, are you sure? And you were like, yeah, I really am. So I think that I saw a kernel of your persistence even from the beginning of your correspondence. And Because it's just like, I don't know, as a designer who takes on interns, you see some people who are like, oh, I've got this big dream. And the reality is that you will be doing repetitive things that might be a bit boring, and it might not fit up, you know, it might not live up to your dream. So I wasn't doing it on purpose. Well, I don't know, maybe on purpose I was going, I know this is a big thing for you, but I just need to check that, you know, you're persistent enough to see it through. And you didn't want to leave, did you?
No.
I didn't want you to leave. Yeah, because you fitted in just super well. You got on with Elaine, you got on with me, you were always on time. We could almost set our watches by you. And you stayed late and you came in early if we were doing, because we did a photo shoot as well. And yeah, you completely and utterly immersed yourself in this stuff, which was, one of the reasons why you became one of my favourite interns. Was because of your dedication. It showed through completely. And you were properly open to learning, doing stuff. It wasn't just about the fashion brand as well. You asked questions about stuff. Which just, for someone so young, and who's in, English isn't your first language. Your first language is Spanish. And yeah, I should have learnt Spanish while you were here.
Well, actually, that's a little bit, it's a little bit twisted because I actually was raised in Vegas until I was 15, so it's actually the opposite. English was my first language, but then, and I barely knew Spanish. Like, when we moved over here, like, I couldn't read, I couldn't write or anything, so I had to learn how to speak Spanish. But I was over here for 10 years, and barely speaking English, and my English education just stopped at 15, so it was just kind of like, oh my god, I need to start, getting the hang of it again. But yeah, it's definitely been a journey, and obviously American English and English or British English is not the same at all. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. And like you said, it wasn't just about the clothing. I mean, the podcast you would put on about Simple Human, Stop Burning Man, health-wise, it really it just blew my mind completely.
Guess what's in this? Bone broth. Bone broth. Of course. Yeah.
No, it really was a great experience being over there, learning about how I learned about how an actual fashion design studio works, and sort of the basics of it. Just a slight introduction to it, because I know it's a lot more than what I could have learned in that short period of time. I don't know if I said that right. But like you said, it was all about just asking as many questions as I could, but sometimes it was kind of hard to know what I wanted to know, because it was just something new, like it's pretty hard to know what I want to know. It's kind of like a first time thing,
Yeah. But you've got an essence of curiosity about you. So I know that it's hard to know what you don't know that you don't know. But you kind of see me doing something. You're like, "What are you doing? Why are you doing it?" It's like you were being a 2-year-old. You had the curiosity of a 2-year-old.
Yeah, and I at some point I was a little bit worried that like I would annoy you or something. But I was just like, well, I just come to learn, so yeah. But no, it's amazing. You're a great person. guess, like, scared to ask you for help or to communicate whatever it was that, my ideas or maybe like a suggestion or, that sort of thing. Because I know a lot of people aren't really open to suggestions, especially from interns in the company, it's like, it's a little scary, but I enjoyed my time there. And one of my favorite moments was when we took down your couch, remember? That we were dragging it out of your flat. I think it was a couch. And it was almost like a CrossFit exercise thing that we were just hauling down the road with this couch.
I don't remember that.
I think it was a couch that you had in the bottom room, your room downstairs that had like the stock room stuff, and you were clearing it out.
See, this is what happens to my brain. It develops big holes in it.
Well, it was a great moment. Like,
yeah.
we had so much fun just throwing that thing around.
You know what? That memory will probably hit me at about 3:00 this afternoon, and I'll be like, oh yeah, I remember. Slow working. Slow. Yeah. Yeah, the older you get, seriously, the more holes you get in your brain. I think it's just because there's so much life and experience in my head that it just,
Yeah.
It's like,
throws out all the insignificant moments.
yeah. Until someone reminds you, and then it's like a little elbow going, oi, I'm still here. I'm just squashed under the sofa.
Right. Oh, man. But,
yeah.
I had a great time. It was always laughing and just being ourselves, really, because at the beginning, like every insecure adolescent, it's kind of like, oh no, what are they going to think of me? Or, and coming from just a different culture and country, and it's just like, yeah, I can be a little scared for it now. No, it was wonderful being there. We completely opened up to each other and just had fun.
Yay! But I think that's the thing, because you were yourself. You weren't, because I've had interns that have been all sorts of personalities, and in order to stand out of the 20-odd interns that I've had, people that are themselves, people that ask questions, people that are open and willing to learn, and just give in to the experience, really, they stand out, because the ones that don't ask questions, who are trying to impress, or trying to I don't know, trying to be someone that they're actually not.
Right.
They're not going to get the experience that you got out of it. And they might end up thinking, oh, this isn't for me, and then just leaving. And missing out on potentially a huge amount of awesomeness. Because, I don't know, maybe it's not the right time for some interns that come here. Maybe they're not ready for this experience. This experience is like a drop you in the deep end kind of experience, because it's such a small company, we'll know if you're not pulling your weight, we'll know if you're late, we'll know if you're slacking, because there's not many of us. And sometimes it was just you and me. Sometimes it was you, me and Elaine. And we'd all have to work as a team. You'd have jobs to do, I'd have jobs to do, Elaine would have jobs to do. And yeah, some of those jobs would be a little bit boring. They'd be repetitive, but it's what you bring to the table and what you brought to the table that increased your experience of the whole thing. And that's just down to you being awesome, really. But it would be great. I mean, I'd love you to meet Yvette and Hamish and Rosie. I think you four are just... I'd be standing there like a proud mum, like clucking. Yeah.
That is gonna happen to me.
So you're toying with the idea about coming over to London again, aren't you?
Yeah, definitely. It's always been in the back of my mind. It was kind of just like, alright, well, I want to sort of do my own thing, you know, start my brand and everything, and just experience. You know, right now I'm living in Vegas. I'm not at this moment, but I'm living in Vegas, and which, like I mentioned before, is where I grew up. Well, halfway grew up, and then and it's been great, really. It's I always remember sort of the tips and tricks that I learned from you, talking more of like sort of when it comes to wholesale or customer service, events, you know, the pop-up shops that, did we do LFS, and was that the only pop-up shop that I got to be at?
Did you come to Birmingham? No, I think it was just LFF.
Yeah, so I mean that I love that event. It was wonderful. Just the people and being in that kimono was awesome too. And yeah, it's just been also the market study it's called, that you sent me to Camden Town to sort of ask around and see if JPOL could come back to Camden Town. And just the process of being in the studio, you know, like getting an order and seeing the whole process come together up until turning it in to the client and picking it up or send it or, you know, everything. You're always there to
Is it like, what would Jed say? Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But totally, like you're definitely my role model, my fashion design role model, and costume role model, and everything.
Oh, that's so cute. And I think it's from a intern provider point of view, this is why I love being an intern provider, is having chats with you now and seeing that you're still doing what you're passionate about, and you learned stuff and you took stuff with you, you know, into your life. If I think about, I suppose my internship provider was Velda. I was with Velda for 3 years, and yeah, she's still in the back of my head sometimes. And I'm thinking, you know, Velda would be meticulous about this, and she'd want to do her best for the customer and all this kind of stuff. And it is, you know, we meet people along our paths who inspire us, who we learn from, and yeah, I think that it's important. You know, I internships have got quite a bad reputation in this country. Internships are quite often seen as free labour. You know, people go and they do internships and they're worked to the bones of their fingers and all this kind of stuff, and they don't get paid for it. But people fail to realise the gems, the nuggets of amazing information that you can get from internships. You know, if I wanted to employ someone and I saw 2 CVs, one of them just loads of qualifications, the other one a few qualifications but a load of experience with some internships dotted around, I'd probably go for the one with more experience than just qualifications. And I mean, I've not done a fashion degree. I didn't study at school. But seeing people who have, you know, what you learn from colleges and universities and what you learn actually on the job, doing it in real life, they're different. I mean, you've got experience of that because you went to uni, you studied fashion, and then you came here, and all those rules went out the window.
A lot of it. Like, yeah, they taught me this and that. It's like, you don't need to do all of that.
No, I mean, there was a bit of an issue, wasn't there? Because we did a design project where you designed the Hunter Harem pants and the Duchess skirt, and your school wanted to see the mood boards and all the research that went into it, and we were just like, what should we do? And we made it up.
Yeah, oh my god, yeah. No, it's crazy, and then it's like they kind of teach us sort of one process of how to design, you know, and that's a huge thing that I learned with you. I mean, you can like one time I was sitting at my friend's dining table and I was playing with the placemat for when you eat, and I was just folding it around and I'm like, oh my god, that would look amazing as a pocket, and that's what I used in my last contest that I told you about, and everybody loved it. Everybody. And it's like I didn't come up with like a mood board, and I didn't sit down. Right. So what would an awesome pocket be? Sort of thing. Well, I was just playing around with some places. That's it. You know.
Yeah.
What do you want? What else do you want? Right.
Yeah, I think there's a in the kind of fashion industry, there's a load of pretension. You know, it's just like, oh, we have to do this, sweetie, and this, darling, and it's just like, and we have to draw beautiful images and then send them off to someone who do a pattern, and it's just, there's a whole load of steps along the process that are completely and utterly irrelevant and a waste of time. And you just, what you want to do is create awesome clothes for awesome people. That's the point of fashion. We are providing people with a sense of tribe, with warmth, with modesty. Or not, as the case may be sometimes with some of our designs. Yeah, so all this historical reference and it's... No.
It's annoying. Also, with the turn-in that I had, they asked for like, oh, why the colors? Why the inspiration and thing? And I just had to like type something out. It was the last thing that I did after I'd already designed everything. It's like, oh man.
Thanks for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. You can also go to patreon.com/jedphoenix and hit the become a patron button. That means that you'll get to see exclusive behind the scenes vlogs that are just for patrons only. Thanks for supporting us.